If I were to start a business in 2024, this is exactly where I would start. Stick around. Okay, so maybe you're in the position right now where you're looking to start your own business. Maybe it is a side income. Maybe you're looking to replace your 9 to 5. You're bored with what you're doing. It's not fulfilling. You've always wanted to start a business. You have that entrepreneurial heartbeat. This video is for you. My name is Joseph Burke. I'm the owner of Redeemed Renovations, which is a home service business, and I also own a business called Service Biz Go, where I train and teach people how to start their own service-based business and scale theirs as well. If that's something you're interested in, go to the link in the bio and you'll be introduced to that. Anyways, so if I were to start my business in 2024, where would I start? What would I recommend? I would highly recommend a home service business. Now, of course, depending on what kind of capital you have, funding, the vision, the goals, the dreams that you have, this is going to vary. But if you're like most Americans or most people around the world and you're getting affected by inflation right now, like the most of us, and costs are rising and your income isn't, this home service-based businesses I really like because you can start tomorrow and you can start making money tomorrow. That's what I love about it so much. And I made a video about this before. I'll put it right up here. But a product business, it takes a lot more, most cases, to start up. One, if you're manufacturing, that takes, that's a whole beast of itself. Or if you're making the product there on your own and selling it, it can be very expensive. A home service-based business can be very low upfront costs, and like I said, be bringing in value, bringing in income immediately. Now, I own a home improvement company, handyman and home improvement, and when I started my business, I had very little experience. But I thought to myself, look, it can't be that difficult to help somebody put a ceiling fan in, to install vinyl click flooring, to help somebody with their sink, their toilet, their this, their that. And as I began doing that, I started getting better. And there was a lot of stuff that I had to look up online how to do. And I was immediately making profit. I was learning on the job. And it was by far replacing my 9 to 5 income, which was the goal. Now, a couple home service-based businesses that I really like, that I think somebody could do really successfully with in 2024, is if you have handyman experience or you feel confident that you could help people with their home improvement projects, I would highly recommend that route. There's really good profit in that. If you're interested in learning more about that industry, starting that kind of business, put something in the comment. Let me know if you'd like to watch something on that, and I can totally make some content on that. Second, I've never done it. My mom has done it, and I know people who have successfully done it, and it is a cleaning service. What I really like about the cleaning service is that it's a booming industry. And from my understanding, even through difficult times that we've had, with inflation or COVID or this or that, people were still hiring cleaning services, and you can advertise pretty well for free on your apps like Facebook, on Instagram, creating a Google My Business, and be easily found with the home cleaning service. third, which is actually what got me started in home service business, is window cleaning. What I really, really love about window cleaning is you can go door to door. What's nice is a lot of home services, you can go door to door, whether it's you're knocking on the doors or you're putting flyers in people's mailboxes, which, yes, that's going to cost a little bit to buy the flyers, but it's not really that much. You go on Canva, you create a really nice flyer. You print 500 of them for $150 at Staples, and you just go to the nicest neighborhoods. You go on Zillow, you look up, the price range of houses that you want to be serving, which I highly recommend, serving as rich as you can possibly get. And I'll make a video on why, and handing those out in the mailboxes will get you work within a week. And it's exciting. But what I really like to come back to the window cleaning, what I really liked about that was I could knock on a door, and if the person accepted the quote, I was working immediately. Okay, you accepted the quote. All right, let me grab the stuff out of my. I didn't have a professional vehicle either when I started. I was using my family vehicle, and as soon as they accepted it, boom, I'd grab my squeegee, my all the stuff that I needed, walk around the house and start cleaning the windows and get paid. It's very rewarding. Very, very rewarding when you have that passion, that drive in your heart of wanting to start a business, and the only thing stopping you from making an income in that business is you going up to people's houses or going up to storefronts. I mean, that is just, you can't get really easier than that. Of course, getting over that fear or that lack of maybe people skills, but you'll learn all that stuff as you go. And so with all three of those, most home service businesses, you can begin advertising for free or really, really low upfront prices on advertising, and then be turning around and working almost immediately. Which makes me want to get into my next thing here is advertising. Now, when you're in the position of looking to start your own business, looking into the home service industry, and you probably don't have a whole lot of capital, advertising is a really important thing. Now, for me, I really like the product product businesses, but most of them require so much money for it to actually be successful. Not using your drop shipping stuff, but like actually getting into manufacturing and stuff like that. It costs a lot of money. And advertising is one thing that is really, really important for the success of a business. Now, your home service business can flourish off free advertising. A couple places that I use when I was doing window cleaning, for my home improvement business, handyman services, is Nextdoor. I really, really like Nextdoor. If you haven't, check them out. Make sure to do that. You sign up, you become part of a local neighborhood or a community, and people are very active on there looking for home service businesses. I can't tell you, almost every time I go on there, there's somebody who's looking for a window cleaner or a maid or somebody who can come out and do their windows. I mean, it's crazy. And if you have a good presence on there, you'll get a lot of work, and it's 100% free. They do have an advertising option on there, which I've played around with, haven't really got much business on there. I wouldn't recommend doing paid advertising through Nextdoor for the home service business idea, at least not until you really have that in your budget. Second thing, advertising, is flyers, door knocking. Really recommend that. You're going to hear a lot of people kind of poo-poo on door knocking. Just completely ignore that, because I'll tell you why. No, there's not that many people doing it. You want to create a blue ocean for yourself. You want to be creating, when you're in the first steps of starting a business, you need to be a little scrappy. You need to figure it out. And door knocking, I'm telling you, is one of those ways, because not that many people are doing it. And if you can separate yourself from the rest of your competition and dominate an area that your competition isn't even trying to do, the sky could honestly could be the limit. And you might be saying to yourself, well, I'm not a people person like that, or I'm not a salesman, I'm not a this. Well, you got to learn to be, okay? Because if you can't learn to be a good salesman or saleswoman, your business is going to fail. Your business, you're trying to sell yourself 24/7. Selling is part of life. Okay, you're trying to sell your kids to go to bed at night. You're trying, sales is life. And if you have a bad taste about sales, or you don't think you can do it, or this or that, you got to get over that if you want to start a business. And if this is something that you want training in, you want coaching in, I have a couple options. Our free option, you go down into the link in the bio. We have a school community. I don't know if you've heard of School. It's SKOOL, and it's 100% free. We have an awesome community in there. There's a LITE masterclass that I've built on there that you can go through for free. Thousands of dollars worth of value that I've just put on there for free, and involvement with like-minded individuals. It has a gamification system to it, so you can kind of level up and whatnot. It's really fun. Check that out in the link in the bio. If you are just interested in really working with me, then I highly encourage you go to the Service Biz Go website link down in the description and sign up for one-on-one coaching with me, and we'll get that business going. Okay. Another thing I want to mention, which I've kind of mentioned it, but I really want to expand in it, is low startup cost. What I really enjoy about home service-based businesses, and I'll kind of give you a little bit of a background of my story, is I started my first business doing window cleaning as I was working at McDonald's. My last job was McDonald's. I was making $10 an hour. And I thought to myself, this is the lowest you could possibly be paid for a job. And if I can make $10 an hour, I think I could make what I'm making right now starting a business from scratch. I think I could replace this small income. Now, your income's probably not $10 an hour, but it helped me take the risk of just diving into it because I wasn't making anything anyways. And I was right. I started my window cleaning business, and my income replaced itself like very, very fast within, I think, a couple months. And then after that, 10x, anything close to that. And so, but it really helped give me take the plunge. But anyways, getting into the low startup is what was crucial for me. I needed something that I could start making money immediately. Not because, I wanted, I'm looking to be the next Bill Gates. That'd be great. But all it was I want to replace my income. And I did. And I didn't have a great income to be dropping into the business to start off with. And so that was a real home run for me, was going down the home service business was I can advertise on Facebook. I can create a Google My Business page. I can make YouTube videos. I can be on Instagram. I can be on Nextdoor. So many things that were completely free that started generating income immediately. And then you take some of that money and you move into flyers, and you move into taking your time and going to, door to door, handing out whatever kind of material you have. And then you can now start putting money into, advertising on Facebook, on Google ads, and growing from there. And as you do that, your revenue will grow. Now, the last thing that has really changed business altogether for me, and for the longest time I was so scared to get into it, and it's hiring independent contractors. I had this idea in my head that nobody cares as much as me. I'm the owner. I started it. I'm the one that put the blood, sweat, and tears into it. And though all of this is true, there's a moment where we need to humble ourselves and really look at our goal of, okay, if you're going to stand in that position, then you're going to be working every day, all day, and that's your lot. And for some, that's where you want to be, and that's great. For me, I got to a point where it's like, I need to delegate my work. I want to expand. I want to grow. I want to be able to have a job going right now, and I'm going and doing quotes, and I'm making money while I'm doing quotes, while I'm getting more business coming in. Or I have a job going on over here, and I got a job going on over here, and I'm sitting at the office making sure that we're getting more jobs. That was a really scary place for me, because one, it's hard to trust people. Two, they don't care like I do. And you can make up all these reasons why that's not an option for you. But at some point, delegation is important. And you might be saying, well, what about a W-2 employee? It's the same thing, man. Are they going to care any more than somebody who's not a W-2 employee? Maybe. The nice thing about an independent contractor is I don't have to pay for their stuff. They have their tools. They have their truck. They have their gas. They have all this stuff. And at the end of the day, they leave the job and I send them a check and we're done. And I don't have to provide 5 days of work for them either. If things slow down, they're getting work through whoever else they're doing work through. And this is a great thing, not just in my industry, but you can do this with window cleaning. You can do this with house cleaning. You can do this with pool cleaning. You can do this as a handyman. And so hiring independent contractors was a huge game changer for me in my business, because it was cool being able to hire an independent contractor and for a specific thing that they're 5 times, just being honest, they're 5 times better than me at it, and they finish 5 times faster. And though I'm not making as much, I'm not working on the job. They're doing the work for me, and I'm collecting a check, and I'm paying them, and I keep moving. And so that's a down the line, as you go. But highly recommend that be part of your vision, part of your goal as you get into creating a business. And so I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you have, be sure to subscribe, like, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace.